Okay, and now for your starting lineups from the visiting Somerville High School team. Number 0, Rafik Miller. Number 5, Samuel Texera. Number 7, Gabriel Asanawa. Number 8, Francisco Santos. Number 10, Eric Estrada Nunez. Number 14, Jose Lopez. Number 15, Marco Hoxali. Number 17, Joshua Sandoval Zentino. Number 24, Lucas Firmino. Number 25, Amani Mixon. And number 28, Marcus Adillion. And now for the starting lineup for your Brockton Boxers. Number 0, Wilson Andrade. Number 2, Valdemir Rodriguez. Number 3, Benicio Andrade. Number 4, Wolf Lentz Victor. Number 6, Janilson DeBrito. Number 8, Fabio Fernandez. Number 10, Edgar DeAndrade. Number 11, Paul Wadley. Number 15, Alessandro Morera. Number 20, Alessandro Tavares. And number 21, Jason Morera.
Hello and welcome to Somerville Highlander playoff soccer action on Somerville Ed TV. I'm Todd Harmon. I'm joined by Jake Wilson in the press box here at Rocky Marciano Stadium in Brockton, as the Highlanders will be taking on the Boxers of Brockton. The Boxers come in 11-3-2 overall, the number 12 seed. They are the champions of the Southeast Conference. The Highlanders come in 15-2-1 overall. They are the number 21 seed in Division I, and they are the Greater Boston League champs. Jake, we've got a great game ahead of us today.
Yeah, it's one you almost hate to see played this early on in the playoffs, but thanks to the weirdness of the MIAA rankings and seeding system, here we are.
Brockton, a great tradition of soccer excellence, as well as the Highlanders. Speaking of their past playoff performances recently, of course, Highlanders went to the Division II playoffs last year as the 23 seed, losing a gut-wrenching overtime loss to Wayland 2-3. If you want to relive that pain, you can check that out on Somerville Ed TV. We had that coverage last season as well.
For all the masochists out there.
For the masochists out there, we do have that available. Yeah. Also, Brockton last year made it to the Division I playoffs. They were the number 21 seed. They were they were defeated, I should say, by Concord Carlisle, a current number 1 ranking for Concord Carlisle right now in Division I, as they lost 8-1 last year. 2021, Highlanders did not make the playoffs. Brockton was the number 6 seeds in Division I. They were upset by number 27 Wellesley in the round of 32. We are here for the round of 32 as Brockton will get things underway. As that one is sent deep. Highlanders with their starting lineup. Something we noticed right off the bat, Gabriel Dos Reis not in the starting lineup for the Highlanders, looking to get him off the bench as a spark sometime here in the first half. As right there is Paul Wadley, as Wadley is able to use some speed. Imani Mixon does a nice job cutting him off, though, forcing the goal kick. Lots of speed up front for the Boxers of Brockton, as Wadley as well as Edgar DeAndrade, number 10. Excellent speed and skill up front. So Highlanders will send that one away, trying to get it up to the top to Gabriel Sunseo. Eric puts a charge into it high. See if Sam Lemmies can run it down. And that's why they've got Sam in the game. You see the speed right there as he closed in, as Asunciao is able to turn it around, send it back in. Very nice by Sam as he menaces the goalkeeper, Andrade. Touch right there, beautiful right to Sam. Sam couldn't pick it up in the box, so he's right at the edge of the 18 and couldn't quite get it on his feet, sent away by Lentz Victor. Sam tried to swing it out here, or sorry, Asuncio tried to swing it out here near side, going to get a trip right there. Dangerous opportunity for the Highlanders. As Sandoval Zatino, Josh was taken down.
Unfortunate whistle there for Somerville. Not saying it wasn't a foul, but we're very glad that was given because that could have been real trouble if the ref had not blown for that.
Yeah, number 10 and number 11, Wadley and DeAndre, for the Boxers. Very quick up front with that counterattack. They were getting that tuned up, but instead the Highlanders have the opportunity here as Imani Mixon will send this one away, give it up to Eric. Eric will fire, but that gets blocked by Wadley. Wadley giving up the body on that one. That chipped in, and that's cleared away. Eric working against DeAndre. We're going to see them working against each other throughout the day. DeAndre, a beautiful through ball as he gets it up front to Fernandez. Fernandez off the post as Fernandez couldn't quite turn the corner. Oh my goodness, Fernandez brought that down and wasn't able to turn the corner, tried to get it to DeAndre and wasn't able to get it there. Bounced off the post. Highlanders were able to clear it out, but the danger remains as the Boxers keep possession.
Early warning sign there for Somerville. They're going to have to be really awake to that through ball like that.
Tavares brings it over here near side to Morera as they set their attack again, trying to get it into the middle. Cleared away by Mixon, but not out as it's on Wadley's feet now. A little give and go between DeAndre and Wadley. Now cleared away by Mixon. Sam Lemmy's trying to chase that down, or Asuncio, I'm sorry, trying to chase that down. Possible opportunity there is Andrade. Didn't quite clearly control it before he sent it away. Now Eric sends it over to Sam's side. Knocked down by Francisco.
Yeah, and Jair did catch him late there. That's a good call.
Kick for the Boxers now. Boxers developed a great scoring opportunity.
Keeping an eye on Eric Estrada out there. He seems to be kind of holding I don't know, near his waist. Hopefully nothing serious. He got injured during that skirmish down there in their own 18.
As that is popped up in the air, headed by Rodriguez. Now headed back towards the area as Asuncio was trying to jump on that. Out wide, Lemmy's chasing it down with Rodriguez. Rodriguez will sky it once again, getting it inside to Tavares, who will move it upfield. Now, good touch there as they're able to clear it away. Good touch by DeAndre there for just a moment. Long ball out of bounds. Highlanders will inbounds.
And Todd, we're seeing these two teams just kind of get a measure of each other here early on. It's always weird times early on in the match. We saw, definite full chance for Brockton at one end, and Somerville not without some interesting opportunities at the other end.
As Eric brought it up to Asuncio, his pass attempt to Sam was a little behind him. Now Brockton with the ball as DeBrito gets it taken away for just a moment. Now Fernandez has it. Fernandez with some speed, and he is pulled down as Lucas Firmino, beaten on that play, had to reach out and grab a bit of the jersey. So a dangerous opportunity here for the Boxers as they will line this one up about 38 yards off the goal line. Ralphik Miller, goalie for the Highlanders, has been tested already on that wild chance in front of the net. This one popped up, looking for the near post. Tried to get Lintz Victor out there. Now this sent forward by Josh, and there's Marco trying to run onto it. Hawks Hawley, though, let it get by him. Andrade. Now that Tavares goes down. Opportunity here developing for the Highlanders at the edge of the 18, but it's cleared away as Rodriguez was able to clear that one away. Now Wadley.
Could have been a foul
position.
called there. They opted to let him play on, but interesting decision by the officials.
Eric hooked that one forward to Asuncio, but Gabe's play to Santos was cleared away. Now the other direction, counterattack opportunity for Brockton as they tried to feather it in there, getting it to Fernandez, but a little too far out ahead.
And we saw Jose Lopez get caught upfield there, and Marcus Odilon had to slide over and take on a really pacey attacker for the other side.
As Moreira pops this one forward, lots of speed for Wadley as he runs down. Mixon trying to body him off the ball and succeeds in getting the goal kick.
Good shielding there by Imani to let that one go out over the end line for a goal kick.
You can see already the speed at the top for the Boxers. Wadley very, very fast. DeAndre as well. As they fire this one down. Touchdown nicely. Played forward. Opportunity for Marco here, but with speed coming across is Moreira as he gets in there. Marco working against him here near side in the corner. And he's able to get rid of it up forward to DeBrito. DeBrito with Eric on him. Now Eric has it. He's going to fire it across the goal mouth. So he tried to fire that one towards the net and left it a little open.
Yeah, it looked like he caught that with the outside of the boot, so it curled away from goal. He was, I'm guessing, looking there to have hit that with the inside of the boot, so just caught it wrong.
Good touch there as DeBrito gets around. Eric trying to chase it down. Wadley out ahead. Eric with a nice tackle there forces Wadley to give it up. And a foul there on Firmino as he gets called for the trip. Fernandez goes down.
Not going to call it a tactical foul, but Somerville definitely not happy, not displeased to give up a foul there and stop that break.
See the speed Brockton has and seems to have surprised the Highlanders a little bit with the speed that they're showing out there right now, trying to adjust.
You'll have to be on the lookout for that. Definitely some pace on display for the hosts.
Moreira will fire this one in towards the area. And Rafik Miller, very sure-handed throughout the season, will take care of it. Rafik will fire it out here near side, getting it towards Josh. Josh looking for Marco breaking, possibly Asuncio at the top. Gets cleared away, skied by Tavares. Now sent out here near side, but Moreira able to steal it away. Moreira feeds it up. Little one touch there. Beautiful touch by Marco as he feeds it to Eric. Now speed for Sam out on the edge, and Sam's going to get called for the offsides as he was about a half step ahead of Rodriguez as he made that break.
And it's a good opportunity to point out here, we're playing with an officiating crew of three, 2 ARs and 1 ref calling the game in the middle, as opposed to what we typically see in the regular season where you have a ref, a 2-man ref crew.
Long free kick here, headed away by Josh. They play that forward as Wadley has it in midfield. Wadley will reverse it to the far side of the pitch. Headed away, comes down as Santos sends that forward. Now Wadley with it once again. Wadley, as Eric just picks his pocket from behind. Nice touch by Eric, but he gets on the back of his heel. And Wadley's going to get called for the trip there.
And Eric doing some good work, tracking back, helping out there. Normally a player you think of as being real attacking threat, so it's good to see a midfielder tracking back and doing the work defensively.
Officials' conversation is done. Imani sends this one forward as Asuncio trying to get in there. Skied up. Marco working against Moreira. And Moreira trying to get by Marco, but Marco does a nice job, but it's out off of Hawks-Hawley. That's going to go out off of Josh. Actually, no, it's going to go out, or a foul is going to be called, I should say, against Brockton. As once again, I think that was Wadley getting whistled for that one, bodying him off the ball as Josh was going after it. So Imani will line this up.
Yeah, I think we're going to see Imani serve this one into the 18, looking to find the head of a teammate. The previous one, he laid it off to Eric Nunez Estrada, and I've seen Eric score from that range before.
And that's going to go into the 18, but headed up into the air by Andrade. Headed once again, now headed out by DeBrito. Opportunity for Marco as Hawks-Hawley loaded it up from about 30 yards out, but it was high.
Well, you can't win the raffle if you don't buy a ticket.
That is exactly correct. Marco
had a pop.
Marco, one of the better finishers for the Highlanders throughout the season, as he had a run of 4 straight GBL games, I believe, with a goal in each game. Goal kick out to midfield, headed away by Jose. Now touched up by Asunseo, working hard against Morera. Now Eric gets a foot in there, and he's going to be whistled for the trip.
Yeah, we're seeing some fouls here in the midfield that you wonder how much longer the officials are going to let the boys get away with those before we start seeing some cautions.
Of course, any cautions will be played forward throughout the state tournament. Something to bear in mind. As that one headed away by Lucas. Popped into the air. Sam trying to get a run on it there. Able to get it forward, though, as they have it with DeAndre. Now DeAndre, his pass stolen away by Eric. Eric with speed through midfield. Avoids one, avoids a second, gets tripped up there. They're going to let it play through. And Morera is just going to let it roll all the way down for the goal kick.
I'm going to guess there the officials felt that Eric wasn't necessarily in control of his body enough to earn that foul call. It did seem like he drew contact, but I'm going to guess that's what they were thinking.
Eric's still down on the field as contact was made with his ankle, it appears, as he's favoring his right ankle down on the ground right now.
Yeah, hopefully Eric's able to recuperate miraculously here because he's a key cog in the machine here for Somerville.
No question about that for the Highlanders. Eric Nunez, so important. Magical things can occur when he gets the ball upon his boot.
And for those watching at home, Eric does not have to come off because he was not given medical attention on the field. So
that ball poked forward. Fernandez doing some nice work in the middle there as he pulls the string, trying to get it past Lucas Firmino. Good job by Firmino holding his position. So they play it out, Morera with it. Gives it off to Tavares, who fires that to the far side. Here comes DeAndre. Nice job there by Marcos Odolin as he cleared that out. Very dangerous, his number 10, Edgar DeAndre.
Yeah, no-nonsense clearance there from Marcus. Taking 0 chances, putting that one about halfway up the bleachers on the far side.
Long throw in here as Lentz Victor will throw it all the way into the middle of the 18. Very dangerous here as Wadley has it. Poked away. Eric got a foot to it in the 18. They will collect it once again. Tavares will play it forward. Now Marco touches it, plays it towards Eric. Eric just out of bounds as he was unable to control it off the first bounce.
Yeah, he's got to get back, got to track back now.
Tavares with the throw in, gets it up to Wadley. And that'll be out as Wadley steps on the sideline. So the Highlanders looking to start it from the back. Mixon, long ball, handled by Lentz Victor. Nice touch there by Jose Lopez as Asunseo running onto it. And Wilson Andrade off of his line does a nice job on that. Now Benicio Andrade sends that one up, touched by Sandoval Zatino. Is now in the middle. Francisco sends it up, but Lentz Victor, very dangerous back there defensively. Did a nice job getting into that passing lane. DeAndre now with it. Fires it to the top of the 18. Opportunity there, Fernandez with it. Fernandez out here wide. He's got Morera. Morera takes a shot. It's off the crossbar. And cleared out wide by Jose Lopez. Another dangerous opportunity. The post has been hit twice by the Boxers.
Somebody must be living right for Somerville with that early luck. That extra coat of paint that someone came down and put on the frame of the goal here, helping out Somerville.
Long throw in by Victor Lentz, or Lentz Victor, I should say. Push off is the call as DeBrito gets called for that one. So the Highlanders will get the restart in their own 18. Boxers have kind of tilted the field in the last 5 to 10 minutes. We're under 25 minutes remaining in the first half, scoreless here in Brockton at Rocky Marciano Stadium. As it lands at Eric's feet, and that's going to be a foul. Tactical foul, I would say, as Tavares knew he was beaten. Comes out wide, now Eric gets it, tried to give that one up to Santos, but stolen away. Single touch there by Fernandez, and now here comes DeAndre through. As DeAndre gets through 3 different Highlanders, he's down holding his leg, out wide, dangerous out there. As Fernandez has it now. Fernandez plays it back where his injured teammate is, and Tavares is just going to clear that one out as the ref blows the whistle to check on their star, Edgar DeAndre.
And it looked like the official had played the advantage there. I saw a signal there indicating that he saw a foul but was letting the play continue. Fortunate there for Somerville, we saw Jose Lopez get caught, not just the field, actually almost on the wrong side of the field there. And you see Brockton's been doing a lot of attacking down that left side, looking for those balls down to the corner, try to find their left-sided attacker. And so fortunate there for Somerville, they didn't pay the price with the right back caught out of position.
Number 10, Edgar DeAndre, back up now. As you noted before, Jake, no medical attention issued, so he does not have to leave the pitch. And they will get the restart. It will be a drop ball right around the football 30-yard line.
Uncontested now, they changed that.
Yep, Tavares will take it. Headed away by Imani, but not out as Firmino tries to clear it out, skies it up. Firmino again with the touch. Now that's cleared away by Francisco. All the way down, Andrade with the head. Sent forward once again by Francisco, and then sent back by Brockton. Back and forth action here. Nice touch there by DeBrito as he gets it through. DeAndre now pulls the string, defended by Marcus. Skies it over here near side to Morera, and Marco will clear that one away. Eric trying to chase this down between 2 boxers, unable to steal that ball away, and now Tavares sends it over. Nice job by Marcus as he is marking very closely with DeAndre, gets the head to it and clears it away.
And if Asun Sao had been able to somehow push that through to Eric, Eric was gone. He was in acres of space down that left wing.
Foul's going to be called against the Highlanders after the throw-in as Tavares goes down. So an opportunity here, about 29 yards off the goal line out wide.
And this is where you'll expect them to look to put this one on frame from there. I'm sure they have someone with the leg to do it, and it can be just absolute chaos there for a goalkeeper trying to figure out what to do about that coming in with on-rushing attackers.
Keep your eyes on number 4, Wolf Lentz Victor. He is very effective around the goal. You see him making the charge in there. He's the one. And a great job there by Rafik Miller, as Miller, very sure-handed, just pulls that one away. Tries to lead up the near sideline looking for Josh Sandoval.
Yeah, an important claim there by Rafik in goal. It's like I was saying, those are not the favorite situation for goalkeepers to find themselves in. He did a great job of coming out and bravely claiming that ball.
Definitely had Lentz Victor right in his face as he claimed that one. Throw in comes to Eric. He's challenged right off the bat by Wadley as he sends it over far side, trying to get Sam on a run out there. Wilson Andrade right off his line very quickly is able to play it. No score here, 21 minutes remaining in the first half. Round of 32 playoff action, Brockton versus Somerville. As that is out of bounds. Gabriel Dos Reis in the game now for the Highlanders, number 11. Keep your eyes on him. As that is cleared out, Eric will touch it up over his head, trying to get it up to Bodie Brenner. And a foul's going to be called against Brockton. The push-off is going to be the call as Eric lands on the ground.
It looked like Eric was signaling for not 1 but 2 cards there. Not sure he's going to get that. It looked like a knee to the lower back, but yeah. Definitely contact, definitely a foul. unlikely to result in 1, let alone 2 yellow cards.
Brockton defense lined up at the football 35 as Imani loads this up, trying to get it down, looking for Lemmy's out there. Unable to control it are the Highlanders. Marrera sends it out for the Boxers. Now Jose Lopez with the throw in. All the way back here to Marcus. Watch out, Marcus. Very dangerous there. As he gets it to Imani, there's some danger. As trailing the play, playing it long, was DeBrito.
Yeah, just a little loose at the back there.
And Rafiq with the boot. And an opportunity here for Eric as he's working against Lentz Victor. Eric's into the 18, fires it towards the goal mouth. Dos Reis was there, but Andrade makes the save.
And good defending there by Brockton to put Eric off and not let him get a clean look at goal.
Wadley out here to the near side has Marrera. Marrera will fire it in on the other side. Very dangerous. DeAndre, and right in front of the net, DeAndre passes it to Fernandez. And that is a Boxer goal. As that began all the way back in the Brockton defensive third, as they played that ball forward, Marrera serviced it towards the area. DeAndre, number 10, just a beautiful little touch. Instead of firing towards the net, touched it up to Fernandez for the goal.
I mean, that threat's been there down that exact side. You know, it's the risk you take as a coach. If you're pushing aggressively forward, you can get hit like that, and Highlanders pay the price there.
So midway through the first half, at the 21-minute mark of the first half, first goal of the game is drawn by the Boxers as Fabio Fernandez puts it in. 1-0 is your score. We'll take a break as there's a timeout on this field. You're watching playoff Highlander soccer on Somerville Ed TV. 19:02 remaining in the first half. Highlanders trailing 1-0 after the goal by Fabio Fernandez. The assist goes to number 10, Edgar DeAndre. And the Highlanders will get things going here, trailing by a goal now. As out wide, Marrera working against Sam Lemmy's. Lemmy's able to get the ball away, but out of bounds. As you pointed out earlier, Jake, 3 officials on this game, 2 linesmen on either side, and then a field official as well. As this is reversing the pitch here to the near side, out of bounds, will be the Highlanders' ball.
Looks like a warning from the official to the Brockton player for delaying the game.
Yep, Marrero threw that ball in the air and gets warned for the delay of game. Imani looking to get it up to Bodie, but off his line quickly, Wilson Andrade. Highlanders looking to use the long ball right now throughout this first half so far.
Yeah, I was going to comment on it. A lot of long balls. They have some really good passers out there in the midfield, and I wonder, you know, if they might get a little more joy with a short passing game through the midfield. Then again, Coach Marrera knows best, so defer to the head coaches on this one.
That one cleared out by Jefferson Valdivieso. Out of bounds, Marrera will inbounds. And Marrera will come in after the head. And he gets a little one-touch from Fernandez. Fernandez is in, and Fernandez gets his second goal of the game. Very similar. Again, as Fernandez breaks in, takes the pass and puts it into the back of the net. A minute and a half or 2.5 minutes after his first goal, he has his second at 17:30 remaining in the half.
And that's how they just went right down the middle, basically. Yeah, Somerville cannot be happy to see that, especially right after the talk they had during that timeout.
Highlanders had a timeout after Fernandez's first goal. Fernandez comes out after that timeout, scores a second goal. As you note, Diego Marrera not happy about that likely. As the Highlanders now trail 2-0. Some changes out there. Marco Hawks-Hawley back into the game. Jackson Love into the game for the Highlanders as well. They're going to have to move forward here as they are down 2-0. Hawks Hawley puts it into the 18 where it's handled by Andrade. And he will clear it away as he gets it up to Fernandez, the goal scorer. Fernandez out wide to Morera. Morera, lots of space. He will service that forward towards the 18. There's DeAndre with it. 2 Highlanders on him. He's able to get it away for just a moment. And there's Eric coming in, clearing him off.
You got to be careful with those when you're in your own 18. A shove in the wrong spot could be disastrous.
Long ball sent forward, out of bounds. So Highlanders continue to send the ball forward with the long ball. Valdivieso tried to get the foot on it, gets by him by Tavares. As Love will sky that one out of bounds.
A really different look midfield here for Somerville. We'll see how this one goes. I've seen some guys in some different spots than we're used to seeing out there.
That inbound comes to Wadley, out of bounds, off of Wadley. Highlanders with the throw in, as Josh will take that. It comes to Jackson Love. Love plays it out wide. Jose Lopez with it. One touch as he tried to get it from Asunseo, but it gets cleared away, skied up into the air. Brockton looking to clear it out of their 18 as Jose keeps chasing that ball through, and he's going to be called.
Yeah, the AR gave basically a kick to Jose going for that ball there.
So Brockton will get the restart deep in their own third as they send this one out. And DeAndre, showing his speed there, is going to get the foul drawn from Jackson Love.
And you can tell that Coach Morera was concerned about the pace of Brockton, but just by looking at the defense that he put out there. And we're seeing he was right to be concerned about that.
Now an opportunity, 41 yards off the goal line. As this goes into the 18, headed away by Eric. Now Dos Reis possibly here for Gabriels. He's trying to get by number 3, Andrade. Andrade, though, able to clear it away. Now Imani's back with it. We have a whistle way back down the other direction, and Andrade is going to be called. Whistled for the foul as he pushed off to get that ball from Dos Reis.
I believe they gave a handball.
Oh, a handball.
And that is a funny call. It looked almost like the Highlander bench drew that call. It's the correct call. Absolutely had a great view. It absolutely hit his arm. But neither the ref nor the AR seemed to be giving that at all initially.
As Imani tried to get it out wide here, and that is dangerous as Morera has tons of space forward. And out ahead is Paul Wadley. And Imani will award them with a corner as it just tucked in to the end line. But Imani back there able to clear that one away as Wadley had speed moving in towards the goal.
Well, he atoned for the mistake because it was his free kick, just a pretty basic giveaway at the other end. He had the recovery pace to get back, though, and make up for that.
So Tavares will take the corner. First corner for Brockton. Watch out for Morera coming up here. And good job by Dos Reis, but that is right down in front of Rafiq, and he's able to get it. I think Eric may have gotten a toe to that one and settled it slowly towards Rafiq. I'm not totally sure who got a touch there. Highlanders, though, with the ball now. As Asunsio fighting over there, trying to get the ball free. Finally, it's shot towards the middle of the field where Dos Reis sends it back to Eric. Eric trying to get it out here to Marco. Marco side of his head, but ended up leaving it for Morera. Now Wadley. Again, speed for Wadley. As he pokes that forward, Imani's going to whap it around him and get away from him for a moment. Now Josh with it. Very dangerous by Josh. As he sent that to Marcus Odolin, but Odolin did what he needed to do and cleared it away. Highlanders give up the possession. Those Tavares now will put it in. Odolin will head that one out. Tavares again will head it back. Love tries to get the head to it, goes the wrong direction. Wadley with it now. Wadley plays it out for Morera to Tavares, and Tavares, his shot wide, or I should say high, through the football uprights. Highlanders trailing 2-0. As Brockton put 2 in the space of about 2 minutes. Fabio Fernandez, the goal scorer for the Boxers.
We saw that happen to the Somerville High girls team yesterday, where there are a couple of goals in quick succession. The good news is a lot more time here for the boys to come back from that.
No question about that. That game available on our YouTube page. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. As Eric Nunez, he's got some space there. Tried to take the shot. Came up limping a little bit, favoring his right foot after that shot. And Eric gets his foot back into it. Look at Eric, just fighting to get the ball as he goes down there trying to draw the foul from Tavares. Comes out here near side to Wadley. Wadley's soft touch. Tried to get it Fernandez. Dos Reis has it now. Poked away by Lince Victor. All the way up is Odelin, and Odelin's going to get called for the push-off on DeAndre. We got 2 people down. Eric's still down behind the play. He's going to get up. He's favoring his right foot. Francisco Santos will come into the game. Eric will head to the bench.
We'll see if Jair can get on the end here of some balls in the midfield and send some passes through and play some teammates in. He is the pass master in the Somerville midfield.
Brockton bringing in Manny Lopes. Lopes, another very fast forward. Lots of speed at the top of this Brockton offense. Comes in for the goal scorer, Fernandez. That's sent in, headed down by DeAndre, cleared away by Imani. As Asuncio, Gabriel tried to play that, but miscommunication with Jose.
Yeah, and he didn't need to do that. He had more time than he thought right there. Could have taken it down pretty calmly.
Pina Santos coming in for Brockton. Get that one into Manny Lopes. Lopes gives it up to DeBrito. That's cleared away. Jose Lopez skies that one as Lince Victor down there heads it over to Marrera. Marrera working against Marco. Hawks Hawley working hard there. Is able to get the throw in. It's Marco trying to get it down to Gabriel Dos Reis quickly. And that will be out of bounds off of Gabriel.
A lot of really frustrated looks out there from Somerville. You could just tell this one is not going the way they had planned.
10 minutes remaining in the first half. Highlanders trailing 2-0 as Wadley thought he had some speed there. Love got the foot in, was able to keep it on the Highlanders' feet as it's played out to Marco. Marco will play that in. Opportunity here for the Highlanders off the post. As Asuncio, I believe, or was that Jose? It was Asuncio. Got the head to it, hit it off the post. And Wilson Andrade, I think, got a hand to it as well, the goalkeeper for the Boxers. Now Dos Reis. As Gabe gets called for the foul. Tavares up, very unhappy. So the referees letting them play out there. It's getting very, very physical.
Yeah, they may have to start issuing some yellows here at some point just to keep this one from getting out of control. It's getting back, though, to the earlier chance. That's some bad luck there after some earlier good luck. I guess the woodwork giveth and the woodwork taketh away.
Highlanders had 2 that were repelled by their frame earlier as the Boxers had 2 bounce off the post. Highlanders just sent some revenge with one off the post of their own as Gabriel Asuncio headed that right off the post and off of the hands of Wilson Andrade. Jake, take this time out. We'll talk about what's going on and how the Highlanders, we've got 9 minutes remaining in the first half, then we have the entire second half of soccer to go. But Highlanders down 2-0. They've got to generate more offense. We saw a couple opportunities here, but those are the first opportunities I've seen them have in quite a while.
Yeah, and going back to the substitutions that were made, I admit I didn't expect to see some of the midfield subs that happened, but we'll give credit. Jackson Love coming in has solidified things a bit in front of the back four, playing sort of a number 6 defensive midfield role out there. Although now I see him dropping back. We'll look and see. Yeah, he's still playing a defensive midfield role. It's calmed things down a bit out there and given him a little bit more of a platform to build off of. And now you're seeing Somerville get some more joy pushing forward there. Almost getting back in the game there with the goal at the back post.
Highlanders down 2-0. 9 minutes remaining here in the first half as Lentz Victor sends this one all the way up. Popped out here near side by Wadley looking for Marrera, but it goes out of bounds just out ahead of Marrera. So Josh with the inbounds looking to get it to Eric. And that is knocked out of bounds by Tavares.
Good to see Nunez is trying to back out there after coming off hurt.
Now Eric looking to get the throw in, working against Marrera. And that will be out off of Brockton. So Josh with the inbounds now. Josh will go to Dos Reis. And that will be out of bounds. Gabriel quickly with the restart, trying to get it to Marco in the middle. Jackson will poke it forward to Eric. Eric working hard against DeBrito, could not get past him. And now very fast the other direction, Manuel Lopes. And almost had DeAndre out wide. Good job by Imani Mixon as he was able to get it, but Mixon holding himself as he gets up. Now Gabriel Dos Reis has been tackled from behind, and we're going to see one of those cards you were talking about as it's going to be issued to Manuel Lopes as he receives a yellow card at the 7:40 mark remaining in the first half for that attack from behind on Gabriel Dos Reis. So Jason Marrera coming back out onto the pitch as Lopes sent to the bench for the time being. Highlanders will get this restart. Free kick from about 43 yards off the goal line. Everybody lined up 25 off the goal line, just outside, about 5 yards outside the 18.
Looks like the ref wants a word about some of the jostling going on there on that line.
And Josh, left foot into the area,
over
and all the way through. Chased down by Gabriel Sunseo, and he will get the throw in as he knocks it off of DeBrito.
Good work there by Gabriel to track that one down and keep that in play. It looked like it was going out.
Sunseo gets it to Lopes. Lopez puts it up. Attempts there by Dos Reis, and he's going to get whistled for a dangerous play.
Definite high boot there. That was a proper call. Went for the side volley and got that boot up a little too high.
Benicio Andre up for the Boxers. 2-0 is the Boxer lead. 7 minutes remaining in the first half. Highlanders would love to get something on the board. Cut it to at least a 1-goal lead here at the end of this half. They've been more assertive on the offensive end for the past 5 minutes after the Boxers had dominated offensively throughout the first portion of this game. Josh Sandoval with it. As Josh with a nice touch brings it forward, but gives it up to Marrera. Jackson Love comes through, trying to steal it. Marrera, lots of speed, as Imani is forced to clean that up.
Trying to figure out what the furor is down there. Someone yelling for something. I didn't see anything. It looked like a routine clearance to me.
Imani, when he cleared it, Marrera went to the ground. I don't know whether they were trying to get something there, some sort of physical contact that they may have seen, but Imani plays it to the middle to Marcus. Dangerous in that area. Marcus plays it forward. Taken away by Tavares, but then taken away by the Highlanders. Marco trying to settle it, trying to get it forward towards Eric. There's an opportunity as Francisco sends that one forward to Asunseo, but Gabriel's attempt to feather it through a little bit too far ahead. Eric was not making his run at that moment. Player down for the Boxers is, I believe, Benicio Andrade.
And you can see what Jair was looking to do with that through ball. Just couldn't find anyone with that ball. It's and also you can tell here. It looks like Coach Murray is trying to find a way to get the ball to Marco Hakshali, moving him a little inside here, playing Gabe Reese sort of on the left side wide where Marco had been playing early on. They were looking for him very often with long balls. So you can kind of see how they're trying to get the ball into certain players' feet.
5:31 remaining here in the half. Highlanders trailing 2-0. One of the Boxer defenders, I believe it is Benicio Andrade, is just now up after he went down behind the play. He is leaving the pitch under his own strength.
And he seemed to go down, I believe, away from any sort of contact. So you always worry when you see those. But yeah, he's walking off. That's definitely a good sign.
So 5.5 minutes remaining here in the half. We'll get a restart in the Brockton defensive third. Highlanders trailing 2-0. They've been more aggressive offensively and generated more offensive opportunities over the past 5 to 8 minutes. As the restart just goes right to Wilson Andrade, and he will motion everybody forward. As that is headed towards the area. Nice job by Rafiq as he clears that one away, takes control of the situation outside his 18.
Yeah, Miller playing nicely off his line there, was able to get there quickly and intercede with his feet. That's why you don't play back on your line as a goalkeeper when the ball's in the other half.
Somerville gets the inbounds after it went out off of Edgar DeAndre. Now Miller with it. Gets it over to Marcus. Marcus looking for the long ball, trying to get Eric down there. Lynch Victor pulls that ball away, though. Sam tried to get it away, cleared out. And Jackson Love trying to control, but gets it taken by Tavares. Actually, no strike that. That is DeAndre. DeAndre plays it out here wide to Morera, but too far out ahead of him.
Yeah, Jackson got beaten there, but he's been solid since coming on at the 6, and it like I said, it has kind of calmed things down.
Sam Lemmy's into the area. He's in the 18, and the flag is up as Lemmy's gets called for the handball there. As Lemmy's was out ahead, he's going to get whistled for the handball in that area.
You see the long ball there, finding someone at the end. Just some bad luck there in terms of going off an arm.
Long ball back the other direction around midfield. Wadley trying to get it for the Boxers. Tapped forward by Francisco. Now the head goes forward. Dos Reis with the touch. Over to Eric, back to Gabriel. Now Eric into the area, and that just has to be cleared out wide. As Eric was in the vicinity, Vieira Gonçalves clears it away.
Todd, I would say the first 25 minutes definitely saw Somerville on the back foot, but it feels like it's they've gotten a foothold in this game here the last 17 minutes or so.
As we get it back to Amani, Amani sends it towards the box, cleared away by Tavares. Now DeAndre has it. DeAndre gets by one, trying to get by Marco, passes it forward. Tavares plays it forward to Morera. Morera's got speed. Imani Mixon does as well, and Mixon will poke it out. Good job tracking back by Imani there. Morera trying a quick restart here to Tavares. Tavares will take the left-footed shot, and that comes off of Marcus Odelin. Came off of Marcus's back and goes up, hitting the football crossbar.
It looks scary. It definitely looks scary when you saw the ball going into the top of the netting there.
Tavares, who fired that shot in to take the corner, trying to get the single touch from De Brito, but could not quite direct it towards the net.
And that was a scary opportunity there for Brockton off that corner. They got their first to the ball on the ground and were able to get a good shot off.
Will be kept on the field for the remainder of the first half.
2 minutes on the clock. Official time kept on the field. We await the long whistles to signify the end of the half. Highlanders in the wrong side of the field as they trail 2-0. Their offense has been more efficient recently, but as you pointed out, Jake, the first 25 minutes of this half saw the Highlanders on the back foot. Now Eric plays that one forward, skied by Valdemir Rodriguez, and that is it. His stoppage time was very, very short. That will do it for the half. Highlanders trailing the Boxers of Brockton by the score of 2-0. 2 goals by Fabio Fernandez is how the Boxers are out ahead. We'll be back with some stats and some analysis of that first half and the second half of action here in just a moment on Somerville Ed TV. We are back at Rocky Marciano Stadium as the Highlanders trail the Brockton Boxers by the score of 2-0 on the power of 2 goals by Fabio Fernandez, as those goals occurred right around the midway point of that first half. I'm Todd Harmon, joined by Jake Wilson. And Jake, the first half was a tale kind of 2 halves. The Highlanders came out. They didn't seem to be ready necessarily for what Brockton was doing offensively, and they were a little taken aback on the back foot from that. And towards the end of the second half, they began to get some chances themselves.
Yeah, they struggled with the pace of the counterattack from Brockton, especially down Somerville's right side, Brockton's left side. I'll be honest, that first goal, you could kind of see it coming. Second one felt harsh. It was, different sort of attack up the middle. That first 25 minutes was definitely played with Somerville on the back foot, and then they got a foothold in the game, like we said, and had some chances. Could have gotten a goal, could have pulled it back to 2-1, but we find ourselves here 2-0.
Brockton found the back of the net twice. They also found the frame twice in the first half. The Highlanders found the frame once in the first half. So the post has been hit more than the back of the net. So the Highlanders begin with possession here. That one played forward by Francisco. And that's going to be a dangerous play as a call. Free kick for the Boxers. Just underway here at Rocky Marciano Stadium in Brockton. The Boxers leading the Highlanders 2-0.
And that one just got away from Josh there. You can tell he's disappointed with that. He knows he could do way better with that.
Pull out your strategy hat, Jake, and the Highlanders using the long ball a lot in the first half. That was basically their offensive attack, was to try to go over top through midfield. Do you see a change possibly coming, or do you think they're going to keep on trying to use that over-the-top philosophy?
Well, one big change you notice right away is you see Eric Nunez Estrada playing as striker, playing up top here for them, whereas he'd played in the midfield almost as like a box-to-box number 8 role. If you break it down to, playing a 6, an 8, and a 10, basically a defensive mid, box-to-box mid, and an attacking mid, he was playing the sort of free-ranging 8 role early on, so interesting to see here.
Lentz Victor, he will get this into the middle of the box as Lopez knocked away by Rafik. Again, another save by Miller. Incredible save there by Miller. As DeAndre was coming in, and Miller was able to make the save. 2 saves, huge saves by Rafik Miller, as he keeps the Highlanders in this one, trailing 2-0. Now Eric out ahead at the top of this offense, as you pointed out, Jake. See if that changes anything for the Highlander attack. See if they can also derive some excitement from those saves by Miller, as Francisco tried to load that one up, and it's blocked by Tavares.
It looked like Jair was going for that shot from pretty long range. Normally you'd see him looking to find a teammate, but maybe they saw something they wanted there.
DeAndre gets away from Marcus Odolin, trying to chase back, and there's the post again. Third post found by the Boxers, as DeAndre hit that one on the outside of the far post, ricocheted away. Very much danger going on as Brockton has had huge scoring opportunities. 2 great saves by Rafiq Miller, as well as a post found to open out this second half.
Yeah, I'll say it. Somerville right now are fortunate to still be in this game.
Wadley gives it up. There's Fernandez looking for, and he gets the hat trick. 3 minutes into the second half, he gets his 3rd goal of the game, and the Highlanders trail 3-0.
And Todd, that was coming. It's been a very shaky start to the half for the Highlanders, and they paid the price there.
Highlanders coming out after halftime looking flat, frankly, as Brockton just rolling right over them. They found the post. Rafiq Miller was forced to make 2 tremendous saves. And finally, Fabio Fernandez breaks through for his 3rd goal of the contest. He has all of the Boxer goals. Hat trick for Fernandez.
And Somerville looks dazed. Like, just looking at those faces out there, they look absolutely shocked by what's happening. Yeah, we'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat here, because 3-0 down, they're in a world of trouble.
Long ball down, looking for Gabriel Dos Reis. Out of bounds to the Boxers. Boxers now will take their time, up 3-0. Just underway here in the second half. Not the way the Highlanders wanted to start this half. As that ball comes in, looking to reverse the field. Lopez working against Wadley. Gets the throw in, gives it to Eric. Now Eric, defended by Tavares. Knocked out of bounds. Pina Santos.
And Eric there tried basically going into a crowd of 3. You know, I know he's sort of isolated up there right now, but he's got to lay that one off and not try to do it all himself.
That ball played forward. Jackson Love chasing it down, gives it back to Miller. Miller will load it up. Fire it down, looking for Eric. There's Sam right behind him. He's got some space as Lentz Victor cuts him off, though. Excellent defensive play by Lentz Victor. Sam let it get just a little bit far away from his body off that first touch.
Yeah, Sam's touch just let him down there. It rolled out a little too far, allowed the keeper to come out and make a pretty easy play on that.
Fernandez working against Marcus Odelin. Fernandez has had the better of that matchup as he has the 3 goals for the Boxers. Dos Reis tried to take that one off of Andrade, but was not able to. Now Andrade down to the pitch.
Might have got inadvertently stepped on by Gabe there, it looked like. Gabe seemed surprised and then looked back and realized what had happened. So, and one other change you notice right there, Coach Murrah has slid, it looks like Marcus Odelin up into the midfield at that defensive midfield role, playing Jackson Love back at center back here.
Brockton with the throw in. Highlanders down 3-0 as that ball serviced forward, looking for Eric. As you can see kind of the thought process there, and Monty bringing it over midfield, trying to get it to the attacking third to Eric, who might be able to play it back to an attacking Sam or Gabriel Dos Reis as they come forward.
Yeah, it's just a frustrating scene here where some of the players that, you know, someone was looking to find with the ball, they're just struggling to get touches right now.
So Odelin will play that one forward from Lopez. Now Eric trying to get it, but Tavares doing a great job. Lopez comes across and gets it knocked out of bounds by Pina Santos.
So it's been a physical game here today between the Highlanders and the Boxers.
And the ball will come back. Highlanders get called for the foul in that situation. Eric's going to be whistled for that, I believe.
Yeah, probably could have called that on either side. There was a lot of physicality going on there.
Lentz Victor will load this one up. That will go into the 18, just at the top. And the foul is going to be called against against Brockton. Get the handball there.
Yeah, it looked like it bounced up and caught the Brockton attacker there.
Division I state tournament. Brockton and Somerville.
33 minutes remaining in the game. Highlanders down 3-0 as Brockton's been able to get a goal here in the second half to extend their lead. Header comes out. Lopez trying to run onto it. Gets cleared away, though, by Pina Santos.
And it looks like number 14 Lopez will throw the ball.
Jose gets the inbounds, headed towards the box. Marco trying to charge in there, but Andrade clears it away. Now, Dos Reis trying to get around. Gets the touch there, but now Moreira will clear it away. As Moreira carries it out, avoids the tackle. Plays that forward. Little one touch from DeAndre, but stolen away by Mixon. That will go out of bounds.
Just clean it right up. So the Highlanders control the ball. They send
Back to Marcus.
15, and that's
Marcus will play it to, or actually that's Marcus. Amani had it.
Yeah.
Got Marcus and Amani backwards there for a moment. That's going to be a trip there as Dos Reis is tripped by Fernandez.
those streets for junior forward is really
And we'll see what they draw up here in terms of the set piece. Maybe something off the training ground, possibly looking at the back post for a run. We see Jose Lopez gesturing, wanting the ball at the back post.
Keep an eye on number 14, Jose Lopez. He's on the near post.
he sends it in. The ball is
And that's in the middle there. Sam tried to get the touch on it, as did Gabriel. Gabriel succeeded in getting a touch, but Sam could not quite direct it onto net. It looks like he may have gotten a hand on it as well, or jammed up his hand.
Yeah, you're right. And that was
Might be an ankle, actually. It looked like he might have rolled an ankle, but he's staying out there.
Yeah.
Francesco Santos. I apologize, number 5. Sandy Texera tried.
Probably also just frustrated that he wasn't able to do more with that, because he did get on the end of that, on the edge of the 6.
As Eric will bump Valdemar Rodriguez, Highlanders get the possession. As Lince Victor gets the head to it, but doesn't clear it out. Dos Reis almost was able to get to it, but Lince Victor popped it into the air. Now Wadley fighting for it with Jose Lopez. Jose gets the best of that. Tavares will send that out.
Yeah, Somerville, if they want to get back in this game, need a goal very soon here. They're having a pretty promising spell of play here where it's been mostly down in the attacking third. They're going to need something here soon, or the clock is going to quickly become a factor.
Goal scorer Fabio Fernandez down on the pitch now, as they will check him out.
It might have been when Jose Lopez attempted sort of an overhead pass. Could have been trying to defend that something happened with his ankle.
Just under 31 minutes remaining in the game. Highlanders trailing 3-0. The goal scorer for the Boxers, Fernandez, will come off the pitch.
So Manny Lopes will come in.
As Lopes comes back into the game, Lopes is carrying a yellow card.
Number 14 from
He was issued a yellow card in the first half, the only card issued this game. It's been a very, very physical contest. As Jose will inbounds this one, throws it into Eric. Nope, Marco tried to run over, overlapping a bit there, and they miscommunicated and able to be cleared away.
Looked like they both left it for the other person.
Now Love out here wide, looking for Lopez. Gets taken away. As Pina Santos was able to. Now Lopez gets it back. As Jose able to get the throw in for the Highlanders.
Looks like Brockton's getting a little, possibly a little overconfident, busting out some tricks there along the sideline. We'll see if they pay for their hubris.
As it is going to be kicked away by Jose, looking for Eric up top. Cleared away. Touched forward by Francisco, but into the area where Andrade takes care of it.
He sends the ball over. He holds it, and he's sending people forward.
Brockton taking their time, up 3-0, just under 30 minutes remaining in the game. Highlanders looking to get a goal to begin a comeback. As that was Lopez sliding in, and Pina Santos down. Jose is going to be issued the yellow card. Pina Santos coming up, getting up off the pitch now.
Pina Santos is back up. As Lopez is being spoken to by his coaches.
And Jose's going to need to take a little break here after receiving the yellow.
Big T's guy, he's talking to the trainer.
So the kick will come from midfield as Lentz Victor will line this one up.
And to be clear, you know, Jose did commit a foul there. He got landed on, which is why you see him a little shaken up, but he did commit a foul. It's a good call by the official. You can see him running a bit of a concussion test, it looks like, on Jose.
As that is in top of the 18, they have it out wide. Try to get it into the 18, blocked away. High into the air, Andrade will send it right back. And Imani will send that right back. High in the air, Asuncio trying to get on the better side of Lentz Victor. Lentz Victor, though, an excellent job holding him off. And he's able to clear it downfield where DeAndre's is. Now DeAndre with the touch from Waldy, and DeAndre will make it a 4-0 lead for the Boxers as Edgar DeAndre gets the give and go with Wadley. Wadley will get the assist. 4-0 is your Boxer lead. 28:43 remaining in the game. Highlanders just stunned right now out on the field.
Yeah, and that's going to be extremely tough to come back from at that point. That's kind of a dagger.
So the Highlanders now trailing 4-0. 28:43 remaining.
And it looks like they're not going to take a chance with Jose Lopez. You see him heading to the bench here. I don't know if he didn't get cleared in terms of concussion check, but looks like that might be it for him.
Gabriel, a good opportunity there off the high bounce. Goes, elevates, tries to head it to the middle, but it's taken away by Andrade, and now Dos Reis down behind the play is Gabriel. As Lopez remains on the bench for the Highlanders. And now Dos Reis is down as well, as the official will come down to check in on him. He elevated, trying to head a high bounce towards the middle of the box. He's helped up by the official.
Came down awkwardly.
Yep.
That can happen.
Highlanders will restart it out just at the edge of the Brockton defensive third.
You can tell, you hear the instruction from Coach Moreira. They're looking for Evandro Guedes de Silva here with a long ball. Evandro has great size there in the box. He's offside right now, though.
And they're trying to get de Silva in there, but knocked away.
Oof.
And the foul's going to be called there against Josh. And quick restart here. Out ahead is Moreira. And defensively, good job by Eric getting back and being able to get that ball away from Moreira. Now Imani with it. Fires that one forward. Trying to get De Silva on the other end of it. Out here to Asuncio. Gabriel will fire it forward. As Evandro trying to run onto it, Lentz Victor is able to body him off. Lentz Victor with the throw in. All the way up to Wadley. Wadley able to get past Valdivieso. He'll play it to the middle of the field. Watch out as DeAndre comes in, gets a push in the back. No call, and back to Rafi.
And right now, Somerville's lack of pace at the back is definitely getting punished. You're seeing a lot of chances, a lot of dodgy moments here at the back as Brockton look to exploit that.
Good tackle there by Josh, but sent into the Netherland and stolen away by Brockton. As Imani's able to steal that ball away. Dos Reis with it now as Gabriel has it. Defended closely by Lopes. And whistles as Imani is down.
got a lot of players going down here. Like if I'm the officials, I'm going to be looking to really clamp down here. You don't want to see anyone getting hurt, especially in a 4-0 match here. 26-38 left. Going to be talking to players like, hey, let's make sure everyone stays healthy. Both sides end this match with 11 players out there.
Tavares being helped off the field by his teammates. The two Highlanders who were down on the pitch, both are up.
Yeah, not a good sign here when you're being carried off not under your own power.
As Hernandez being carried off by his teammates Benicio Andrade as well as Edgar D. Andrade.
Looks like an ankle possibly.
So David Semedo, number 19, will check in. Tavares has been very important for their midfield possession.
Yep.
26-38 remaining. Highlanders down by 4. It would take a legendary comeback for the Highlanders to get back into this game.
Well, it starts with a goal, and they need a goal badly here.
Highlanders get the restart here. Valdivieso fires it out, looking for Dos Reis on the other end of the long ball, but headed away easily by Rodriguez. Foul will go against Brockton. Quick restart by Marco as he gets it out to Gabriel. Gabriel's got space out there. He will cross. Headed away, though, Benicio Andrade right there. Another cross by Gabriel. That one headed away and headed out. Jackson Love following it up. He'll chase it all the way down. That's going to be a goal kick. As Wadley did a nice job keeping his body between Jackson Love and the ball.
So Brockton in no rush for a 4-goal lead.
It looks like we've got Marco Hoxali playing at left back here with Josh Sandoval taking a break.
The left footer, it's a terrific
long ball to midfield. Marcus gets the head to it. Now Lopez got it forward. Now DeAndre once again. He's into the 18, pulls the string and gets it taken away. Jackson Love able to pull it away. Now Eric looking to counter. Out ahead. He's looking for De Silva. De Silva into the area, but off of his line. Wilson Andrade able to get that ball.
Yeah, you can see what Eric was looking to do there. Evandro just could not get on the end of that.
Eric working against Pina Santos. Eric will take the ball away. And he gets it taken away momentarily there. As Lemmy's tried to get some motion forward there, and a whistle's going to be against Sam.
Sam definitely went into him. Sam was looking for a foul called just before that sent him into the opponent.
So Brockton with the restart here. Under 25 minutes left in the game. Highlanders down 4-0. Big long kick there by Lince Victor. Cleared out by Imani. Now Eric with it. He's got Sam out ahead of him. He pulls the string instead. He's defended by Lopes. Tried to feather it through to Gabriel, but once again, Benicio DeAndre right there. Now pushed out. Gabe Asuncion out there trying to get control.
And Eric's either injured or gassed.
As De Silva trying to get control. Now Sam over here near sideline trying to get control. Gets it taken away though. It's Pina Santos all the way out to Wadley. Wadley will fire in for the cross.
That one definitely
Gets
went out.
out of bounds.
That one absolutely went out.
We are at 23 minutes of the second half. Brockton 4, Somerville 0.
Highlanders trailing 4-0. Trying to find some way through this defense of the Boxers. They have not found it yet. As this comes forward to De Silva. He will play that forward looking for Asuncion. Asuncion will play it out here to Eric. Nice job as Eric's got space. Eric will load it up. Eric will take the shot. And it's wide to the near side. As once again, Lince Victor doing a great job defensively, forced the adjustment on that shot.
And Eric just had to rush that. He was unable to get that. His body shape was just a little bit off, and we saw the result wide of the near post.
Number 4, Lentz Victor, for the Boxers, has been excellent throughout this game. Back on the back, he and Benicio Andrade have been excellent. As Lentz Victor will send this one away.
Brockton have been impressive today. Like he can't argue with with their lead at this point. Hopefully Somerville can find a way to get some goals here.
Sam with the touch, looking for Asunseo on the run, but Gabe is out too far ahead of him.
So the Boxers are no rush to get the ball back.
You can see Jamie Keegan down there getting in Coach Moreira's ear, discussing some tactics, maybe some subs.
Love with the head. Now fresh legs out there. As Hoxhally now, he's got speed forward and he's got space on the counter. He'll play it out wide for Dos Reis, but Lentz Victor is right there. And Lentz Victor making the call. He'll let it go out. Just excellent positioning for Lentz Victor throughout this game, and excellent play for him as well. 21 and a half minutes remaining.
It shows like just how rare it is that we've seen Marco with time on the ball, able to charge forward like that. I'm trying to remember the last time in the game that we saw him in a position like that.
As this is played forward, Gabriel Dos Reis, he's got some space, and he's met there by Rodriguez. Or strike that was Andrade. Benicio Andrade has been excellent back there, along with Lentz Victor. Eric now in the middle, taken away by 23. Space there as chasing it down is Jason Moreira, and he will be fouled.
Yeah, I think that was an inadvertent trip, but definitely a trip, definitely a foul.
Brockton will, once again, Wolf Victor will get this kick, sends it right on frame, and Rafiq Miller had to make the save there. Got the corner here for the Boxers. Be very cautious here, the Boxers, on this corner. Excellent with set pieces. Manny Lopes with the kick, too far as it gets by Lentz Victor. As Dos Reis trying to fight with him out there, and Gabriel does get the best of it. Gabriel to Gabriel, but Dos Reis' attempt to get back into the middle, and he is down on the pitch along the sideline.
Yeah, definitely seeing a lot of players down on the turf here as the second half goes on.
Is Gabriel still down on the pitch? As he rolls over, went down after he tried to send that ball to midfield. We've got 19:03 remaining in the game. Highlanders down 4-0. Injury on the field is Gabriel Dos Reis. We will take a break as they check in on Gabriel here on Somerville Ed TV. We are back here at Rocky Marciano Stadium as that ball unable to be controlled by the Highlanders, and once again Lentz Victor taking care of business in there as Eric now will get it. He will play it forward looking for Marcus, but Marcus unable to run on that one. Gets it taken away. Lopes will fire this one downfield. Jackson Love will play it on back to Miller. Now Love with it, will fire it forward, trying to get it up to Sam Lemmies. But Pina Santos is there.
He sends the ball to Junior. He's got Martin streaking. He keeps
Now that did not go over the line.
It went
They're
over the
going
line.
to say it looked like it went
Or
over the
actually,
line.
possibly an offside given there. It looks like the
Offside.
far side AR.
Somerville quickly restarting, trying to get the counter attack. As Marco will send that one forward, trying to get it up to De Silva. Cleared away though.
looking for number 19, David Semeno. Semeno sends the ball deep. Now it looks like it's a streaking.
Working out there. It's DeAndre.
Good work by Imani getting back there. You know, late in a game that's quickly slipping away, and great to see that effort to get back there.
17 and a half minutes remaining in the game. Lentz Victor will come in. He can throw in from the sidelines even farther than Jose Lopez, as he will get this right in the middle of the 18 with his throw in. As you see right there, so dangerous with the head slicing in. As Manny Lopes tried to get that one into the back of the net, but it goes wide to the far side.
Big throw is a big weapon, as anyone who remembers Stoke City in the Premier League with Rory Delap could tell you. It can cause chaos being able to get the ball into the middle of the 18 off a throw.
As De Silva comes off, Derek Abreu checks into the game for the Highlanders. Lucas Gomez checked into the game as well, as Abreu right into the action, tries to get past Lentz Victor but is unable to. Ball's played all the way back as Andrade will play it forward. Now from Love, Nunez with it, Eric with the shot, and just barely able to handle it. Weird spin on that, but Andrade able to get it. 16-20 remaining in the game. 4-goal difference. As Love heads it over. Marco trying to get to that one. A foul's going to be called. Semedo went down, taking Hoxhalley with him.
Imani's going to go along with this.
Long here, looking to get Asuncion on the other end, but there he is once again. Lentz Victor puts the head to it. Just such a sure player back there for Brockton.
Yeah, their entire defense has looked really rock solid today. They have not really put a foot wrong back there.
Abreu against Lentz Victor, trying to get the ball away from him, but Lentz Victor just able to keep control of the ball. Jackson Love tried the single touch forward, gets it to Eric now. Eric with some skill there, tried to get it into the 18. So he comes down to the pitch, the ball's cleared away. Now DeAndre once again with speed into the area. Imani trying to deal with him. DeAndre will get on the ball, feed it out to Lopes. Manny Lopes tries the shot, hits it too high.
And again, Imani with really critical pace back there to make that recovery run, because Jefferson Valdivieso was beaten. And if not for Imani's pace, that would have probably been a fifth.
Long ball, Derek Abreu trying to run onto it, but there's Lentz Victor once again. Just so solid back there, taking the ball away, ending any danger from the Highlanders.
And Derek's done he's made some good runs already since coming on. You can tell he's having an impact already.
Throw in coming in. And Lemmy's unable to keep that one in. Get that to DeAndre. Out of bounds, off the Boxers. Under 15 minutes remaining in the game.
So we see Bodie Brenner checking back in for Somerville.
Yep, Bodie into the game. And the Highlanders looking for control here, but that pass just a little bit behind Abreu. Able to be picked off by Delgado. Now Lopes with it. Lopes will pop it forward. Hoxhalley will send it back. Highlanders take control. Imani puts a charge into it. Derek Abreu trying to run it down. As Lentz Victor once again. Lentz Victor working against Eric there. And that's going to go out off of Lentz Victor. Eric looking for a foul there, didn't get one. As
Here we see
Werland Sousa
Werland.
checking into the game. Werland Sousa into the game for Lucas Gomez. As Love with the inbounds, tries to go to Eric. Eric tried to pop it up in the air and get around Pina Santos, not quite able to. Love to Asuncion. Asuncion skies it, looking to reverse field to Marco. Hawks Hawley now, trying to get the control out wide. And that will be out off of the Boxers.
And you can tell Somerville are pushing for something here because Marco is pushed all the way up from left back there, almost in the box. So they're really going for broke here, just trying to get on the scoreboard.
Valdivieso sends that forward with the head. It's collected by Morera. Morera plays it out wide far side. Trip is going to be the call, I think.
And you can tell Brockton recognized that because they look to play that ball down the right side there with Marco pushed up.
Brockton now near side. Rodriguez with it, plays it forward to Pina Santos. Pina Santos has space down the sideline. Eric just picks the pocket. Eric will load up the cannon, trying to get it past Lentz Victor, but no success there. Lentz Victor once again just so strong on that back line. As he plays it forward, Daviega. As Daviega new into the game, fresh legs.
Good defending there by Valdivieso, denying the cross.
Corner coming up for the Boxers, 11:30 remaining in the game. Brockton in no hurry. That one on the ground. Marco gets a foot to it. So they send it back out. And Font's unable to get by Jackson Love. Love will inbounds for the Highlanders. Trying to get it up to Eric. As Eric trying to get by the Boxers. Bray, you tried to get that one off of Lentz Victor, but Lentz Victor once again able to clear it away.
And Eric's attracted a crowd here late in the game. He's finding himself sometimes now a 1v4 out there with the ball.
As Imani sends that forward, Asuncion unable to control. Manny Lopez working against him. And Asuncion, Gabriel does a nice job there. Plays it forward. Abreu trying to run onto it. Lentz Victor once again. Spins just away from the attacking forward. Able to keep the ball. Just over 10 minutes remaining in the game.
Yeah, Brockton just very, very calm and collected at the back. They have been all game long. They really have not committed many mistakes in their back line.
As Lentz Victor once again does not allow the ball to settle in front of Eric. Rafiq comes out to play that with his feet. Jackson will play that forward. Plays it into nothing and Rodriguez will get it. Now Pina Santos with it near side. Bodie Brenner helps him to the ground.
Oh.
But then loses the ball as Morera just runs right through and takes it. Now Daviega unable to control it. Hawks Holy able to clear it out. That ball shot there by Pina Santos, or I'm sorry, strike that Semedo wide.
Yeah, and it's tough to watch. Somerville's just struggling to get touches for the players who are their difference makers out there. We really have not seen much at all from Jair Santos in the kind of spaces where he can do damage. Gabe Reese, we have not seen that much from him. Yeah, it's been just a frustrating afternoon for Somerville.
Jose Lopez out after going through what looked like a concussion test after he had a collision with another player. Another Highlander playmaker not on the field and not being able to add to the mix.
Yeah, and they've missed him at right back. Jackson Love's done a solid job there filling in for him, but just the knock-on effects of not having Jose out there have not helped matters here, let's say. Yeah, I believe it was still 2-0 when he went off.
Yeah.
And there were 2 goals scored pretty quickly after that. So definitely missing for Somerville.
Dos Reis at the top, trying to get it to him. And number 4, Lance Victor once again there. Gabriel trying to control it, play it out to Abreu. Derek cutting in, will take the shot. And that is no good, as this is wide on the far side there for Derek Abreu. He had Bodie across the goal mouth on the other side, but I don't know if he could have gotten it to him because Lance Victor was coming on so strongly.
But there we see good things happen when they can get the ball at the feet of the guys who can make things go out there. Gabe is definitely one of those players.
All the way up midfield, Jackson Love puts the head to it. Lopes will head it up as well. And Bodie will try to steal that one away, but he's hemmed in by boxers as they take it away. That's sent to the middle. Imani will try to clear it away. As that goes out of bounds, it will be Highlander throw-in.
Yeah, Somerville's definitely finding it tough going down the sidelines here in the midfield. The space is basically in front of the center backs for Brockton. The long balls have generally gone too long, and the center backs have hoovered those up. There is space there you can see in front of the defense.
Lopes out wide, defended by Francisco. Good job there by Francisco as he gets the ball away, but now Pina Santos has it. Pina Santos takes the shot. Rafiq Miller right there handling the situation.
So Brockton sends the ball up, and Wolf Victor with the left foot sends the ball high up.
Wolf Victor there, Lance Victor right there.
Wolf looking for the ball, and that's controlled by the Highlanders.
Highlanders able to get it by Lance Victor this time as they play it out wide looking for Bodie, but there is Jason Herrera able to get it on his feet in the passing lane. Ball played forward, and Imani is going to cut in and play it on back to Rafiq. And we have a stoppage as Asuncio is down at midfield.
Might be some sort of arm or shoulder injury.
So again, we're at 6 minutes of the second.
Might have just landed awkwardly, perhaps, Todd.
6:05 remaining in the game. Highlanders trailing 4-0 here in the round of 32 in the MIAA tournament.
Postman Mike Simmons on the production.
As Asuncio still down, we're going to step away for a moment as they check in on Gabe. You are watching Somerville Highlander Soccer on Somerville Ed TV. We are about to get back underway here at Rocky Marciano Stadium. Highlanders trailing 4-0 late in this, 6 minutes remaining. Gabriel Asuncio helped to the sidelines as that single touch for Dos Reis goes to the outside. Francisco tried to play that into the middle. Or actually, a strike that was Derek trying to play that into the middle.
Brockton will control the ball. The unofficial time right around the 5-minute mark of the second half.
Goes over to Brockton.
The Brockton defense is going to stall tonight. The ball's 15, controlled by Somerville.
Long ball headed up by Imani. As Semedo is able to get to it past Marco.
So Somerville, a nice play by number 25 right there. 90 minutes.
We have a
They'll control the ball.
side official making the call there against Brockton. Looking for Dos Reis as Gabriel is trying to get out ahead.
Get the ball out of trouble.
Once again, though, good job by Delgado this time on the back line for Brockton. Jackson Love, good defense there as he forces the turnover.
For the remainder of the game.
5-minute mark remaining in the game. Stadium clock is stopped. Official time kept on the field. We await the long whistles to end this game. Highlanders down 4-0. Brockton looking to play this one out, looking to move to the Sweet 16 of the MIAA tournament as that ball cleared away by Guevara. They get it up to midfield. So Abreu trying to get by. A handball is going to be the call against Brockton. Francisco will chip that one forward. Guevara trying to get it up to Eric. Unable to, though. It's cleared away by Brockton.
Number 7, Manny Lopes. Manny Lopes in the center of the field.
That one skied up by Francisco. Brenner unable to get the head. It's Lopes over the top. Imani will settle it down, but sent right back in.
Todd, it really does say everything that Jair is basically trying the long balls at this point. It's just not his game. You know, his game is that really quick, short passing, sort of tiki-taka style. Yeah.
Lopes working that in, strike that. That was actually Fontes, Nevin Fontes, working hard for Brockton out on the far side. Another injured boxer back behind the play. It's Pina Santos down on the pitch. He's helped up quickly. It looks like his right leg. So it will be a corner kick for the Boxers when we restart.
Ball person on the far side, I need you to go get the soccer ball down by the statue.
It's an excellent public address announcement there.
Not only do they have ball boys, but they tell them what to do.
They sure do.
As Lopes will set this one away. Very nice to the near post. Cleared away, but not out. Cleared away again, not out. As that one bounced off of Francisco back into the box. And it was shot wide. Goal kick for the Highlanders.
That would have just said it all if that one ended up in the back of the net today.
Valdivieso will send that one away, looking for Dos Reis. Gabriel unable to settle that as it gets pushed forward by Brockton. Now Bodie trying to get it forward. Nice touch there as Eric will get it. Eric looking for Gabriel. Gabriel's got speed here to the near side. He'll take the shot looking for the far post, and it's just wide as he didn't quite get the angle that he wanted on that shot to get it, tuck it inside that far post.
Yep, just rolled that wide of the far post. Good promising position though. It's not like Somerville have not had some chances in this match. They just have not capitalized on them, whereas Brockton have been pretty ruthless.
Another stoppage here. As that is a long ball by Delgado up to Daviega. And Valdivieso will sky that one. Moreira working against Bodie. Eric in the area. Bodie pokes it back to Francisco. Francisco plays it forward, but it gets taken away. Cleared away there by Andrade. Once again, even this late in the game, just calmly clearing it out of the way are those Boxer defenders.
There we go.
Tic-tac-toe on the inside by the Highlanders at midfield, and they get Hawks Hawley out wide. Marco is tripped. Free kick for the Highlanders. Official time, I should say, kept on the field. We await the long whistles that will end this round of 32 game as this is serviced into the area, headed away. Whose head? Victor's head once again. And the long shot that time put forward by Josh Sandoval Zatino, no good.
Pretty tame effort, easy for the keeper to grab there.
That was Guevara actually, strike that. Played all the way back.
For anyone wondering why the keeper was able to handle that, it's because it was a back pass with the head, not with the feet, so able to use his hands.
And those are the long whistles, and that will do it, as by the score of 4-0, seems to be a theme, unfortunately, in this postseason. The Highlanders lose to the Boxers of Brockton here at Rocky Marciano Stadium. Well, Jake, Highlanders came out. I don't know if they were ready for the pace that they saw from Brockton initially. They seemed to be back on their back feet. A very physical game as well. And they kept trying to use the long ball, and I was surprised by that as well. What are you thinking, Jake?
I mean, they're a team that's not afraid to use the long ball. Like, it can be a definite weapon. You know, they can play. I think they have the personnel to play just about any way they set up. They have some big legs at the back. You know, Imani, Mixon, very capable of sending some nice long balls forward. I just think they struggled with the pace on the counterattack right out of the gates. Found their legs, got back in the game, at least with the flow. You know, could have been 2-1 at halftime with, you know, if that header had found the back of the net. I just think, you know, that coming out in the second half and yeah, it was a really tough way to start the second half.
Absolutely it was, as the Boxers put 2 in quickly to open out the second half. Highlanders go down in the round of 32 this year by the score of 4-0. The Boxers will move on. Fabio Fernandez with 3 goals and also a goal for Edgar DeAndre as well. He also had an assist in the game. So that will do it for us here from Rocky Marciano Stadium. I want to call out really quickly the seniors on this Highlander squad, as they have had a great group of years. 3 out of 4 GBL championships they have been involved in, and multiple playoff trips as well. Bodie Brenner, as well as Ford Christie, Josh Zatino, Evan Tabiri, Ivandro Da Silva, as well as Marcus Odolin. Thank you very much to those seniors. Excellent work keeping the Somerville soccer alive here in the playoffs until today, unfortunately. As they go down 4-0 against Brockton. Brockton will move on to face the winners of Weymouth and King Philip. That's going to do it for us here today from Rocky Marciano Stadium as we are heading on out. Thank you very much for watching at home. Thank you, Joe Constantine on camera. Thank you very much, Jake Wilson, Somerville Counselor at Large, as well as the former head of Somerville Youth Soccer, for adding such knowledgeable color commentary. Really, really enjoyed it, Jake. Thank you very much, and thank you very much for watching at home. I'm Todd Harmon. You have been watching Somerville Highlander Soccer on Somerville Ed TV.